Welcome back, everyone. If you missed our first session, we introduced Alex, a 30-year-old IT professional struggling with chronic insomnia. Last time, I asked Alex to write down all his thoughts before bed every night for a week. Today, we're going to analyze those notes together and take the first real steps toward fixing his sleep. If you're struggling with racing thoughts at night, grab a notebook and follow along. You might discover something useful for yourself. Hey Alex, welcome back. How was your week?
Hey Maria. Honestly, it was really interesting. I've never paid such close attention to my thoughts before bed. Writing them down made me realize just how much my brain refuses to shut off at night. At first, I thought it wouldn't make any difference, but by the third or fourth night, I started noticing patterns.
That's great insight. So, let's take a look. What kinds of thoughts kept coming up for you?
Okay. So most nights I was either replaying stressful moments from work or worrying about the next day. I'd keep thinking about things I didn't finish, or how I could have handled a situation differently.
That makes a lot of sense. When we don't process our stress during the day, our brain tries to do it at night. Did you notice any recurring themes?
Yeah, actually. A lot of my thoughts were about feeling like I didn't do enough during the day, or worrying about making mistakes. Even on less stressful days, I still found myself overanalyzing random interactions.
That tells us something important. Your mind is stuck in an overactive loop. Your brain is treating bedtime like a strategy meeting instead of a time to rest. So, here's what we're going to do next. For the next week, let's try a new approach. Before bed, I want you to do two things. First, set aside 10 minutes earlier in the evening, maybe after dinner, to do a worry dump. Write down all your concerns, to-dos, and unfinished thoughts. This will signal to your brain that you've already addressed these issues.
Okay, that actually makes sense. It might help me stop spiraling when I get into bed.
Exactly. The second step is to replace your bedtime writing habit with something more calming, like jotting down 5 positive things from your day, or something you're looking forward to. That way, your brain starts associating nighttime with closure instead of problem solving. Think you can try that?
Yeah, I like that idea. It's a small change, but I can see how it might help.
Before we move on, let me ask, do you spend much time outdoors? What do your moments of relaxation usually look like?
Not really. I mostly unwind by watching shows or scrolling through my phone. I don't get outside much, especially during the work week.
Got it. One more thing I'd like you to try. Before bed, take a 15 to 20-minute walk outside, preferably in a park or a quiet area. Leave your phone at home and focus on just being present. Pay attention to the sounds, the air, the feeling of walking. Treat it like a short vacation, a break from the stress of the day. This simple habit can calm your overactive mind and help you detach from work worries. Do you think that's something you'd be willing to try?
That actually sounds really nice. I've never thought of my evening as something I could turn into a mini break. I'll give it a shot.
Awesome. So for this next week, let's track how this affects your sleep. Don't worry if it's not perfect. This is all about progress, not perfection. We'll check in next session to see what worked and what didn't. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
If you're watching and struggling with racing thoughts before bed, try this exercise along with us. Let us know in the comments, what's the one thought that keeps you up at night? And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next session. See you next time.